conversation pertaining to the disappearance of Sebastian Rogers. The sheriff has given commentary to the news, and tomorrow there will be an interview of Katie Proudfoot. Don't know what she has to say. Don't really care because I don't feel like she has anything to say, considering she has not done a formal interview with the news since her initial interview. So what does she have to say? Not a damn thing. Sheriff Craddock, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Because I just played commentary from 2 months ago where you said you had information, you didn't want to release it because it may prejudice the case. Now you're sitting here saying, well, it's not a criminal investigation. What, basically you're saying, what, it's not foul play, but it's an investigation. What the hell are you talking about? All right, everybody, let's get down to business. Welcome to the Vault XL. Prayers for justice for Sebastian Rogers. Amen.
Sebastian Rogers would now be 16. It was 1 year ago he vanished from his Hendersonville home late Sunday night or early Monday morning. There was a massive search effort in the first several days after the teen with autism disappeared.
This is the system that we use to track all of our searchers.
In the 12 months since, Sumner County EMA Director Ken Widener has led searches from the ground and air. Divers went to ponds. Spelunkers explored sinkholes.
The white dots are caved and they've all been searched.
Whenever a new tip surfaces, Widener sends a crew to search. But he says those leads have slowed to a trickle. And the sad fact remains, to date, no trace of Sebastian has been found. As such, speculation runs wild from less than credible sources.
The rumor mill on social media has done nothing to advance this case.
Authorities have made it clear they'll provide an update when there is something new to report. But this one-year milestone might be a good time to clear some things up. This week, I did speak exclusively to Sumner County Sheriff Eric Craddock and District Attorney Ray Whitley about the case. Now, some are wondering whether or not this is now a criminal investigation. They tell me the answer to that is no. It is simply an investigation. Others are asking the question still, is it possible that Sebastian's parents, his mother, stepfather, and biological father, may have had something to do with his disappearance? Again, the answer to that, no evidence of that, and that the parents have cooperated. Any evidence of foul play?
We have not cleared anyone, but we have absolutely no evidence to support foul play.
After a year missing, some wonder, is this now a cold case? The answer, no. It does remain very active. Sebastian's father, Seth, said this in the days after his son disappeared, and the same holds true today.
I'm hoping he's still alive. You know, that's my main hope right now, is that he's not deceased. I mean, I keep praying that he's alive. I keep praying that somebody's going to see him, that somebody's going to call 911.
Nick Barris, News Channel 5.
Welcome to the Vault XL. Sheriff Craddock, what do you know about this damn case and this child? I get it. It's an ongoing investigation. You can't tell us anything. You can't enlighten us on this or that. You can't tell us that it's really criminal if it is criminal, because you don't want the person who's done anything running nowhere. Have you seen that Teletubby in Sugar Mama lately? Shit, damn. They full on steak and potatoes. They not running nowhere. Yeah, I said that. What's up, baby? Talk to the queen, because you all over the place. I got information. It is because I don't want to prejudice the case. Then it's now, well, it ain't criminal, but it's an investigation. Baby, queen getting old. Let me tell you something. Tomorrow will be ding, ding, ding. 1 year the child went missing. I'm not getting any younger. Let me make that clear. I've already had a 54th birthday. So I'd like to get a wrap on this case before the 55th birthday, God willing. Where's this case going, everybody? Talk to the queen. This is depressing. 16 if he's alive. Where is he? Katie, you got any ideas? Christopher Proudfoot, you got any ideas? The parents are cooperating. So all these rumors of people spreading that she got a lawyer, she lawyered up, she pled the fifth. I don't know where it's coming from. That's why I don't take stock into anything people type in the chat. Because if you can't bring me a receipt, I don't want to hear it. I just don't want to hear it. Bring me a receipt to something. I'm tired of green hoodies. I'm tired of this and that. I'm tired of hearing this and that. I am tired. Queen is getting old. Please, somebody, bring me a receipt to something. Can't nobody bring a receipt because don't nobody out here know a fucking thing. But somebody in that house knows something. So that leaves Katie, boo, boo, boo. You want to talk to us? Say tomorrow. What the hell you got to say to the news? You ain't had nothing to say about this boy in I don't know how long. Your last formal interview was with Nancy Grace. Now all of a sudden you want to talk to the news because it's a year later, but you ain't went to a vigil. You ain't talked about your son on the radio, to the schoolhouse, to nowhere. No advocacy for this boy. Like you not even his mama. Hell, maybe somebody needs to check the fucking DNA. Make sure this bitch really gave birth to him. I said that on one. Don't mind me. Hell, did you give birth to him? Dizzy bitch. Now go run tell that. Y'all love getting lawyers and suing folks. Oh, punk ass. Only punks go get lawyers. For what? Sue somebody for what? That's your kid. That ain't my kid. You gave birth to him. I didn't give birth to him. What's your problem? Oh, that's right. He was the problem. He was the problem. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm so distraught. I'm just distraught. I can't talk. But that damn Teletubby, he's a motor mouth. He got all kind of shit to say. Step paw. Whining and whining in front of the court like a damn punk. I feel threatened. We feel threatened. Fuck you feel threatened by some little short-ass blonde-haired white lady from Florida. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I'm on one. You don't like the language? Remove yourself. I'm pissed. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of hearing these stories about these damn kids. I'm sick. Every day is something. Savannah, Georgia, Pontiac, Michigan, Texas. It goes on and on and on. Anybody with some sense know it's something wrong with these fucking people, man. You can't have no whole kid and then just check out and don't say nothing else. And then you want to come run up here to YouTube and be like, oh, let me tell you about his behavior problems. Let me tell you about his bathroom problems. I don't give a damn about nobody in no fucking diaper. I want to know where the fuck this kid is. Miss me with this bullshit. And she ought to be ashamed of herself any fucking way. You think I would let my husband get up here and talk bad about my kid on YouTube, Nancy Grace, or anybody? Hell will freeze over. That's why you know they ain't caring for this kid. So I don't give a fuck what the news gonna tell us. Tomorrow, you're not gonna tell me nothing about what she got to fucking say. Nothing. Where is this white baby doll right here? Where is this kid, lady? Stop wasting folks' time. Where is this kid? What you getting ready to do? Oh, my baby. Oh, somebody help me. Man, you to get on with all that. People ought to be ashamed of yourselves. And the fact that some of you still walking around here defending these two fuckers, that lets me know y'all baby killers too. I said it. I don't care if you don't like it. I don't care if you don't like it. I don't care. You can't be a decent human to where I'm going to think you don't have something to do with his disappearance and you just cut this kid off soon as you tell the world he missing. Hell, people who lose their dogs keep talking about their dogs being missing. posting pictures, passing out flyers in the neighborhood. When did you ever go up to somebody had a fucking lost dog and say, hey, you still looking for your dog? And they be like, well, I don't got nothing to say about that. Oh, okay. So you getting another dog? I don't got nothing to say about that. Oh, okay. Have a nice day. What the hell? He's a human. He ain't no pet. He ain't no lizard. This ain't no fucking Shih Tzu. This is a human being. Katie Proudfoot, Christopher Proudfoot. And Sheriff, what you talking about? They ain't helping the case, the people out here. Well, Queen ain't been passing no lies about Sebastian. So checkmate on that. I got better things to do with my time than make up stories about a 15-year-old, 16-year-old boy child. I got things to do. Unlike these other YouTubers and crazy-ass crackpots out here making up shit about UFOs and unicorns. I ain't got that kind of time. And I got respect for the living and the damn dead. Where is this boy? You two gonna hold out? You ain't gonna tell us nothing, huh? You just gonna let these people keep running around in circles trying to dissect all these old fake phone calls and sightings of this boy? You just gonna let these people make a fool out of themselves trying to figure out what the hell your child is? Craddock, what do you know about this boy? Just come on and tell us something. Stop this nonsense, because I'm getting a headache. I'm not no spring chicken, okay? Tell me something. You know something? You got a little something? Hell, tell us. Give us the tea. End this nonsense. Ain't but one person caring about the kid, and that's Seth Rogers. So tell us something. Tell this man something, because them other two dodo birds, they don't give a fuck about him. So tell him something. I'm sitting here trying to figure out how a person can go a year and say nothing about their kid. I mean, nothing from their initial interview with the news. And then wake up 1 week before the anniversary of the child being reported missing, say, well, I'm going to go talk to the news and give them an interview. Hell, why say anything? You ain't been saying nothing all this damn time. Hell, let it go. Trust me, honey. It wouldn't shock us none if you didn't say a word, Katie Proudfoot. Lord have mercy. I pray I never cross your path, boo-boo. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, my goodness. You ought to thank God Queen lived up here in East Tennessee and not nowhere near Middle Tennessee. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, 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 oh. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Be some smoke in the city. So you best be very glad, baby, you live where you stay. You just old pale, you sick, you stupid as hell. And you know how you look. You and your husband both know how you look. You ain't got no rights to no kids. You ain't got no rights to no dog, no cat, no monkey, no lizard. And that little girl, Faith, if I was the mother, I would do my best to make sure you all never see her again, so long as you got breath in you. Hell to the no. Faith who? That's what I would say. I wouldn't give a damn who came to my house with a piece of paper, process server. Who you looking for? Baby, I go so far underground, you would think we are dead. Because you couldn't see mine. I ain't sending my baby nowhere where a whole kid missing. A whole kid. And what you want mine for? Got that little girl down there as a prop. Like you good parents. Here's the same man that didn't even want the fucking kid. But you want Faith down there for what? Kidnapped a little girl from her own mother. I keep trying to tell people you better pay attention because I'm woke. You better wake up. Get the fuzz out your ears, get the fuzz out your eyes, and pay attention. These are the same folks, he and his parents and whomever else was riding that donkey ride, tried to keep that woman from her little girl, lured her down here under false pretenses. And then poof, 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 years later, he's with this Katie Proudfoot, with this Katie character, with her little boy. And then years later, 15, poof, voila, he's gone. Magic. Okay. I'm woke. I stay woke. I deal with crazy nonsense all fucking day long. Let me tell you the stories I could tell. Listening to Drama Today. It's live. All because nobody cares about people's safety. I'm a living witness testimony. That's why I say it. I have to be very careful what I talk about on this network, as not to get my black ass sued. But the one thing I don't do, I don't lie and make up shit. Where is this kid, Katie Proudfoot, Christopher Proudfoot? Where is he? He was last with you at the State House, lady. Where is he at? Stop this nonsense, okay? Where is your son? I wasn't even gonna go live. But let me tell you something. Queen Discerning Spirit been on the money all damn day. Let me tell you something. My discerning spirit, my dreams, they have been on the money. On the money. On the money. I just so happen to be going through the queue on my phone while I got YouTube playing on the TV. And I wasn't trying to watch nothing negative tonight because I knew I was going to talk about Sebastian tomorrow because his spanking ass bio donor, her interview was going to be aired. So I said, well, I'm going to watch something positive before tomorrow. And I be fuck. On my phone, here comes this interview, Mr. Barris. I said, oh, here we go. You can't get one break, one day off talking about this kid. And you know I haven't even been talking about this baby. But yeah, I'm going to advocate for him. I don't have to talk about him every day. But I'm talking about him now because it's near the 1 year mark of his disappearance. So Katie Proudfoot, Katie Proudfoot, Katie Proudfoot. Yeah, I'm talking to you, stringy-haired lady, stringy-haired bat, stringy-haired pale-faced bat. Where is your son, Christopher Proudfoot, big belly, pot-faced belly? Where is this kid? Ain't y'all tired of playing these reindeer games with the news and the public, pretending to care? Where is this kid? Because I believe you two know something. Deer in headlights, reporter asking you a question about your kid, what you going through. You got to look at Christopher with your mouth open. Adore, adore. What you looking at Christopher for? Reporter's talking to you and you looking at him. I said, look at this heifer. The fuck you looking at Christopher for? You can't answer the question, but you can eat steak and potatoes, green eggs and ham, because your ass done got chunky, so you ain't missing no fucking meals. You and that pie-faced fucker. I'm on one. Ain't nobody gotta like it because I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of these stories about these children. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. You should have put him somewhere. You didn't think Seth was going to take him in? Then you should have put him somewhere. Dizzy bat. You wanted to be done with him. That's why he ain't here. Ain't nobody stupid. I don't care what Sheriff Craddock says. Craddock knows something. Ain't nobody just disappeared. Let me enlighten some of you. I'm around people that's disabled all day and they ain't running away. Checkmate. Come on, bring it home, Queen. Come on, testify. They ain't running away nowhere. Say it again, Queen. They autistic, they are developmentally delayed, and they ain't running away nowhere. Ding, 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 ding. So I ain't about to believe this one ran away because he don't know nothing to run away. Run where? No friends. Nobody's visiting. Nobody's talking to him. All he got is some Twitch, switch, whatever the fuck you call it. That's it. That's his world. He just walked away. I guess he just walked away. You can come back. You're not in trouble. Oh. Are you serious? Oh, he can come back. Sebastian, you can come back now. You're not in trouble. Ain't this a bitch? He ain't in trouble. Oh, okay. Girl, if you don't go and tell the whole story and stop this nonsense. We get it. We get it, Cookie. You checked out. You were tired. You were tired of being his mama. Your husband was more important than your child. Just say it and be done with it, lady. You got tired of dealing with an autistic kid. You knew you was going to be stuck with this kid for years. You didn't want him on your hip. You wanted to be free. Ain't that how it go? You wanted freedom. But what is that old saying? Come on, Queen, take him on home. There's a price for freedom. Shut your mouth. Free ain't really free, now is it? Woo! Say it, Queen. You free now, ain't you? You free like OJ all day, but you ain't really free because you see there's a price to pay for freedom. Say it again, Queen, because somebody don't hear you. Katie Proudfoot, you thought you could knock off this kid, you and your husband, and you be scot-free. But you see, you've got scrutiny because there's some of us that believe you killed this baby. And you walking around knowing how folks are looking at you and talking about you. And y'all don't like it, but I don't give a fuck what you think. Because I know you did something to that kid. And if somebody can bring me a receipt to say otherwise, I'll gladly listen. But we ain't no fool got him in their house, in their cellar, in their basement, in their attic. Ain't nobody got that kid, lady. So try again. Let me tell y'all something. I'm on one. You don't want to argue with me today. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Craddock said what he said in the news. Did you not hear it? I'm not getting ready to replay it. Go play it for yourself. I'm not replaying nothing. That's all y'all like to do is argue shit. Just stop it. You didn't hear what Craddock said out his own mouth? That's on you. He flip-flopping the fuck around. If you ain't gonna stick to the script, then don't say nothing. How you doing, Perspective? Thanks for asking. I'm sick of this nonsense. Where is this kid at, man? Lady, lady, lady. Hey, 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 this your kid. Where you at? Where is your kid? You ain't happy? Katie Proudfoot, let Queen talk to you for just a second. Let me tell you something here, you dirty bat. I know if I don't know nothing else but my fucking name and birth date, you are not happy down there in Middle Tennessee. You are not. You will never, listen to me good, you will never be happy. You think you got a gem on your arm, sister? You ain't got nothing but a dirty rat, because you a dirty rat. Two rats together. Because you should have called Seth and told him to come pick up his kid. I'm done. Can't deal with him no more. Come get your kids. You don't want the state to get them? Come get them. Checkmate in the conversation. But you took the coward's way out. You took the coward's way out. And you got rid of that boy. And I don't know where Seth stands on his feelings about his child. If he believes he's alive or dead, if he think you two done something to his child. But one day he may come to the realization, or he probably there. Yeah, I know they did something to my kid, but he ain't got to tell us that, but I'm going to say it for me, because I ain't Seth Rogers. I know you did something to him, because I know people. I live around dysfunction every day, Katie Proudfoot. I live around people who are disabled every day, and don't nobody want to be bothered with them. Come on, Queen, testify, because somebody out there needs to hear it today. I live around disabled people every day, and I know people don't give a fuck about them. They just handing them out a couple of dollars at a time, pay their little rent and keep it moving. They don't give a fuck if they're breathing, if they got shampoo, if they're bathing. They don't care. Oh, they come around playing like they're concerned, but they won't take care of them. They threw them to the wolves, hoping the rest of us will step in. Like I done told folks, ain't Queen's job. I've been Captain Save-A-Ho many years. I'm tired. And it ain't nothing personal. But I can't save everybody. It ain't my damn job. So Queen can speak from experience. You got tired of him. And you got rid of him. Your child, Sebastian Rogers. You and that husband, tumultuous life with this kid here, and you two knew that when he became grown, he was going to be your burden, which makes no sense to get rid of him when he has a whole father, unless Seth really didn't want him. So which is it? That's what people need to start talking about. Seth said he wanted him. He was going to get him. Well, what is the truth? Because something is not right here. You couldn't wait a few months. So like I said in my previous content, is it thought Seth didn't really want him, wasn't going to get him? Help me understand. Because I'm trying to figure out why you couldn't wait a few months. You were just disgusted. So your husband gave you an ultimatum, or you said, hey, I know we'll just get rid of him. So you can come home, Papa. You can come home. I'll just get rid of him. Well, look at the end result. People care about your throwaway. And we ain't going nowhere, honey. Queen ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. So whatever you thought about Sebastian, you were wrong. He's a child of God first. We might as well just say you were renting this baby. He wasn't your baby. He's a child of God first. Just like your time on this dirt, you renting space. You and Christopher Proudfoot. Come on, preach to him, Queen, because they need to hear it. Your time on this dirt, little girl, is limited. Mr. Proudfoot, your time is limited. So all this shit y'all think y'all got going on, money in the bank, little house, RVs, all that, you can't take that with you, bruh. You can't take that with you. It's on loan, bruh. It don't matter if you own it, bruh. You can't take it with you, bruh. Checkmate. It's a loan. Even if you own it, it's a loan. Because you can't take it with you. And you can't take the money with you. And anybody that helped these two get rid of this kid, have mercy on your soul. 500 children are murdered each year by their parents per the FBI. This case is no different because you don't know people. So it does not matter if the house is worth $1 million, $20 million. They go to church, they dress nice, they look nice, they talk nice. You don't know people. Everything's about perception and illusion. Everybody is sinful and flawed. Probably no good thing in saying he's a good person, she's a good person, because we're all sinners. But all of us are not murderers. That's the difference. I'm a sinner, but I ain't no baby killer. Checkmate. I'll take a sinner all day, but not a baby killer. Where is this child? You owe the world, the Father, the truth to tell us, where is this boy? I pray you don't get one moment's sleep, you and Mr. Proudfoot. If his family help, your family help, whoever, friend, foe, whoever, you all don't sleep at night. And we don't want to hear no bullshit down the road of, well, I kind of knew and I thought I knew and I didn't want to say nothing and I feared for my safety. Oh, no. You going down with the Proudfoots, baby. No plea deals. No exchange for your testimony. We give you only a few years in prison. Hell no. You go down with them. Sinking ship, Titanic. Everybody goes down. Everybody goes down. I'm done with this nonsense. I'm done with all of this because this is ridiculous to me. Day for day, there are just numerous stories of children being abused. As I brought you content yesterday, please check out my live yesterday pertaining to 19-year-old Delilah Villegas, who was mistreated, malnourished, starved to death, wounds on her body, found in a fetal position Valentine's Day. Mother calls 911 in Texas to say, child not breathing, blah, blah, blah. She had been in that room dead 6 to 24 hours. Imprint on the concrete floor, no carpet. Locks on her door, deadbolt. 2 relatives in the house claiming they hadn't seen her in weeks and a year. They're all guilty, just like the mother who is currently in custody. Also autistic and nonverbal. 19. Nobody has even said she graduated from high school. Nobody has seen her in at least 4 to 5 years in a schoolhouse. This shit has got to stop. This shit has got to stop. You people are seeing stuff with people and you know something is not right with their children and you are too afraid to say something. You don't have to give your name. Just call 911. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. And as I said last week, when I talked about the 3 kids in Pontiac, there will be another story. And I'll be damned. I hadn't even got off the wire 1 week. And I'm back on the wire talking about a 19-year-old female dead in her own house, curled up in a fetal position, malnourished, bones protruding through her skin, war wounds on her body. And the mother had the audacity to call 911 to say she was just eating goldfish crackers hours before I called. She's a fucking lie. Your baby been dead, and you knew she was dead in there. And you knew that when they came, they were going to know she had been dead. She had been dead. We cannot let another story end up like Sebastian. Thank you, sweetheart. We cannot let another story end up like Delilah, Quentin Simon, Harmony Montgomery, Summer Wells. We cannot let another story end up like this. You cannot take care of your children, whether they are disabled or not. You pass the baton to somebody else. Don't keep your kid to save face because you're worried about what people think, what they're going to say about you because you didn't raise your kid. You hand the baton to somebody else. Because see, what you don't want is for the child to grow up and they're still in the lion's den as a disabled adult. Because I see it every day. I witness it every day. How disabled people are just on their own and people acting like they care about them, but they don't give 2 fucks. As I've told you, I've worked with disabled men, women. I've worked in homes with disabled adults. And you know why they were there? Do you know why they were there in the group home? Because nobody wanted to take care of them. So it was my job to be there to take care of this disabled person that nobody wanted. Say it again, Queen. Because nobody wanted them. So you see, nobody wants them as children. and nobody wants them as adults. And this is why disabled people are vulnerable to crime and abuse and neglect, because people see that they are disabled and they use them and they manipulate them and they con them into getting high, drunk, prostitution, human trafficking, because they know they're out of sight, out of mind. And that's what you all need to understand about disabled children. They later become disabled adults who are thrown to the wolves. And they're out here on their own. And some don't have nobody to advocate for them. And sadly, this one here didn't make it to become a disabled adult. Because I don't believe Sebastian is alive. That's my public opinion. As I said, if he is, I will stand corrected with a receipt. But it's been a year, and there's been no sighting of him, no information to his whereabouts that he is alive. And as I have said before in my content, why would somebody take in a 15-year-old disabled kid when he has two parents? That would be the first thing a person would ask. Well, why do you want me to take him in? For what reason? What's the problem? That's why I know he's not alive. And Katie, you know he's not alive. Christopher Proudfoot, you know he's not alive. Whatever the hell was going on in your lives, in your house, Sebastian was collateral damage. And I do believe you let him know that every day he was breathing and under your care. And I can't imagine what he felt like inside. Didn't have the fortitude to tell the world that he was being mistreated. And you all don't care. And you've shown the world you don't care. By your actions and your commentary about your boy child. You have been very disrespectful in the name of Sebastian Rogers. And I have no sympathy or respect for you. Not now, not never. And I wouldn't have respect for anybody else that has behaved in the manner that you two have behaved pertaining to a missing kid. You two are vile as fuck. And if you two motherfuckers hit by a motherfucking car, I wouldn't feel shit. And that's between me and God. I don't feel nothing for you. So there's nothing you have to say in an interview. Not you, not Christopher. Not your relatives, not his relatives. Because the one thing I've seen disrespect for a child, whether he was disabled or not, let me make that clear. And the fact that no one has come to your defense tells me a lot. The fact that nobody has talked about you all in a positive light that knows you tells me everything I need to know about you two. Nobody's willing to stand in the gap for you two. Not one, not. Why not? Not a church pastor. Not a deacon, not a rabbi, not a friend, not a brother, not a sister. Nobody has come to the news to speak on the behalf of Katie Proudfoot and Christopher Proudfoot. Why not? Why not? I'll tell you why not. Because they already know, hell no, I ain't going to bat for these two motherfuckers. Because they know you're worthless. You're worthless. And nobody wants to put their name in print advocating for the Proudfoots. So that's what you all need to take from the Proudfoots and their nasty behavior here on YouTube and their fake ass interviews last year is that nobody stood in the gap for Katie or Chris. Nobody. Not a mother, not a father, not a brother, a sister, a niece, a nephew, a cousin, second, third cousin, great aunt, great uncle, school teacher, co-worker, boss, employee. Come on with it, Queen. Because I'm off for 10 fingers. And I'm off for 10 fucking toes. Nobody stood in the gap for the Proudfoots. That's my commentary. Justice for Sebastian Rogers. We gonna get it one way or the other, baby. If they never bring an arrest, there will be justice. If not in this life, it will be in the next. And have mercy on both of your souls if God got something to do with it. Because his wrath will be worse than what you'll get on this earth by man. Like, share, subscribe, drop your comments below. Prayers for this baby boy, wherever you are. I pray for mercy. I pray for justice because he didn't deserve this. He didn't deserve this. And none of these kids deserve to be mistreated by their parents because none of us asked to be here. Sebastian didn't ask to be here. He didn't choose his parents. And he didn't deserve this. And I know God is able. He's going to work this out in Sebastian's favor. There will be justice for this baby. You've been listening to the Vault XL. Thank you.